Your eyeballs look weird when you do that. Oh gosh.
Your eyeballs look weird.
Good morning. So we've been working on trim, and we have this door behind us. That's kind of the last piece of trim that we have to do, or the last wood that we have to do in this room is the doors. So before we do the ceiling, we have to get these done. Then we can do the ceiling, and then finally we can get to the floors. And once the floors are done, this room is done. So I'm using Ready Strip Advanced. This is what I used on the bathroom trim. And you just paint it on thick onto the parts that still have varnish. And then leave it till it turns kind of off-white. And then we just wipe this off with a paper towel on the other side. So I will probably do the same thing. The varnish on this is thin. So when we did the bathroom door, it was painted white, like several layers of white. So it took a lot of scraping and a lot of applications of this paint stripper to get it off. These doors aren't the same because it's just this thin layer of varnish. So it just takes usually, I think we just did one coat on the other side and it pretty well got it off. And then we had like some stuff in the corners of each little panel that we used like just a little wire brush to scrub off. And then once we had all the varnish off, I cleaned it with mineral oil and steel wool. Once that's dry, then we'll give it another light sanding and seal it. So that's how you do it. That's what I'm gonna do to the other inside panel pieces. Let it sit for about an hour, and then I'll come in and wipe off the varnish. Okay, we're back. It's been an hour. I went and did some things, and I'm gonna show you how easily this varnish wipes off. So you can kind of see maybe that it's starting to bubble up. So if I take my paper towel and it just wipes right off. And quite frankly, this is easier than scraping. So that's what I'm gonna do with the rest of these panels. All right, here we are. So the panels are stripped. I've gotten the varnish off. It looks really dark because I went ahead and just washed the entire door with mineral spirits. And that'll get off any leftover residue from the stripper that didn't get scraped off or wiped off. And then I used a steel wool rag, like a double aught, I think. I don't know. 2 or 3 zeros on the package. Steel wool, and kind of rubbed the mineral spirits in with that. So it just gets up any of the... Once it's completely dry, then we're good to go. We can go ahead and seal both sides and get that sucker hung up and get the trim put back up around the closet door.
Hello everyone. Today I am going to sand this door. Sand the door. I'm gonna rough it up with some, I think 80, and then go over it with 220. And then we are gonna seal it. I'm done messing with this door. We sanded it with the disc sander and then hit these parts with varnish remover. And then Kristen ran over it with mineral spirits. This door's zapping the life out of me. So we've only got a dozen more doors in this house to do. I'm gonna get started. This one's getting done today. On today's adventure, we are going to, well, I'll just tell you, we went and bought the boards for the ceiling, for the shiplap that Kristen wants on the ceiling. So that's what we're gonna do. We gotta paint it. So I'm gonna build some drying stations so that I can paint it, and then We can set it on the racks and it'll dry. There you go. So now I can make the other one. Paint my boards, lay them on there in the first row, and then the second row will be on there like that. I'll lay another row and on up, and everything can dry. Booyah. Day 2 of the ceiling, and this is going to be kind of tough to film because all my boards are down in the garage as well as my saw. So I'm going to be up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, making 5,000 trips. I'm getting my steps in today, folks. It's going to be, I'm probably going to film this in short little bursts, shut it off, pick it back up. You'll see some more done, shut it off, do it that kind of way. That's just going to be more.
Battery died.
Huh?
It'll be covered up with the ceiling fan. You won't even notice it.
A little bit. these are, I don't know. These are 1x6s, or supposed to be. And I didn't look further. I should have known better. I should have known better. They're actually 5 1/4. So when you lose 3/4 of an inch over the entire span of the ceiling, that's a significant amount. So my math ended up being wrong, and I'm 2 boards short, maybe 3. I might need 3. I'll probably end up buying 4. So here's what I've got. Box sits up there. It's, 2 knuckles. So I'm gonna use the extension ring. That's what I'm working with. So the other thing I've done, and I do not recommend this for anyone who sees this, is I opened up my ceiling fan and immediately made some modifications. So they put this thing on there, and I don't like these. I like this trim ring to be mounted directly to the fan. I've done plenty of ceiling fans in the past like this, and there's never been a problem. In fact, they used to be made like this, where you can mount them directly to the ceiling. And that's what I want. This is adding 2.5 inches to how low it sits in the room, and I don't want that, so we're doing away with that. It's gonna mount flush to the ceiling. It'll be good.
Who's right?
Benny the Blade. Alright, ceiling fan. We have to have ceiling fans in this house. We don't have air conditioning. So ceiling fans are a must. Alright, put your end in. Okay.
It's fine. I mean, we're gonna come in tomorrow, and that's gonna be popped off, and these 2 things are gonna be on the floor. Dang it! Boom, 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 yeah. I feel like I need safety glasses on.
I do need my little hammer. Alright. Ceiling is done. Got trimmed out. I put the trim on the chimney yesterday. Got all the trim up. Ceiling fan up. And I'm sure we'll be showing you the ceiling again sometime. What do you think?
I love it.
Hmm?
I love it. I like it.
I think tomorrow
Pull the carpet up.
is New Year's Day, and we may be pulling carpet up. So
That will begin the next video.
yeah, get ready, Sue. It's coming.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.